Alrighty, so it's been about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks since I unboxed all of my Christmas puzzles, and I basically decided I would do kind of a overview of them, just kind of what I think of them now, because obviously, when I first unboxed them, it was my first time ever using them, but now I've had some time to actually use them and give my opinions on them. So let's see. I think I'm gonna try to do this from I don't know if I want to do least favorite to most favorite or just in a random order. I think I'm just gonna go in a random order. Well, except I'll start with my least favorite one first. Least favorite one, this puzzle. The Land 4x4 octahedron. The turning, I mean, really not that great, and it locks up easily. Like, was that even getting caught on? Like, it locks up randomly and just doesn't turn well. But the thing I hate about this puzzle, honestly, the solve of it, like, trying to solve it, was actually really fun. I had a good time solving this. Except for one single parody that no one on YouTube or anything was able to help with. Like, there's not a single video I could find on YouTube of how to do it. Now, basically, I'm trying to think if I have any other like 4x4 puzzles that are like solved and like the centers can be like assigned. I know I have a 4x4 axis cube, but like, do I have any other 4x4 mods? I don't know. Basically, you can get like I solved this. You have one color on every side. Problem is, well, center building, I'm gonna get to the hard part after. Center building was probably one of the hardest parts for me because you have to like look at the other sides. Well, first you have to start off like say I want to start here. You have these four colors here. You have to look at the other centers and then like try to make a color like try to like you see now that I have purple here and gray here. I've got to have purple here and gray here too, and then also different colors behind and just everywhere. So yeah, center building's pretty difficult. Edge pairing is also really difficult because it's kind of hard to tell which edges are actually solved and aren't solved. So yeah, like near the end, it got pretty confusing, but I finally got the hang of it. And then after that, 3x3 stage was fine until last layer. I solved everything, literally everything, except I got this one parody that I looked up on YouTube, looked up on like websites and stuff. There was zero good advice on how to solve it. Basically, I have like these four like centerpieces here, they were all rotated 90 degrees. And I could not find anything online to help me. Because like I tried doing like commutators where I like swap some of these centerpieces around and then you just put them back in solved. That didn't work. Literally nothing worked. So and I sat on it for like 15 minutes and I was just like, I'm not doing this. And I literally just scrambled it and then didn't solve it since. So I don't know. I could try to solve this again, but I think I want to learn how to fix that center parity that no one on YouTube knows how to do, apparently. I think I want to know how to do that before I try another solve on this. So, yeah, this puzzle, not the biggest fan of, but I think if I can figure that out and experiment with this puzzle more, I think I'll enjoy it. It's just, yeah. Alright, where do I go next? How about this? This is the Mirror Cube 4x4. Also, this reminds me, I actually did in like the freaking comments of my first video, I actually did kind of leave like a mini review on them, but I think this video, like, I've messed with them even more since, and I think this video is just the right thing to do. Basically, this is the Mirrorcube 4x4, and I realized that I'm just gonna pretend or act as if you guys didn't see the comment I left on the other video. Um, this puzzle basically, um, I found out that this puzzle is literally just a 4x4. Like, I mean, well, it's 4x4 Mirrorcube. It functions the same as a 4x4. But it's on the inside. It's literally just a normal 4x4, normal size and everything, with just 3D printed extensions. Like that right there, that's all 3D printed. Like literally just all of these pieces are 3D printed and then just have stickers put on them. But yeah, I did solve this a few times, and it's a pretty fun solve. I uh I do what is called the cage method, where basically you solve all the edges. You basically just solve the edges, and then solve it kind of like a void cube, and then um, and then after that you solve the centers because I don't know how it would be on a mirror cube 5x5. I think on a mirror cube 5x5, it'd make more sense to solve the centers then edges than just 3x3. But for a 4x4, it's kind of hard to tell what what pieces are opposite from what, because the pieces on here well, any mirror cube really, it's just kind of hard to tell what's opposite from what at first glance. So yeah, but it's definitely a really fun puzzle. It turns okay, like it's not like stiff, but like sometimes when you turn it, like see if I can replicate it. The heck was that? I don't know. You kind of get like this weird sound because it's like 3D printing, 3D printed stuff rubbing against each other. Not that, I don't know. But yeah, cool puzzle. I enjoy it. What next? This puzzle, the Pyramix Crystal. This one I definitely think is a really fun puzzle, and it turns well. However, last layer, like doing like that whole top part is pretty difficult. But one thing I noticed, you turn like if you start doing like 3 cycles really quick, you get kind of stuff like that happening. Yeah, that you see that correctly. And if I try to just push this piece back in, it doesn't really go too well. In fact, I'm about to make another piece pop out. So typically what you have to do here is literally just pull this piece out, which caused another piece to fall out too. And because this edge isn't here, like isn't supposed to go there either, I'm just gonna take that out. Come on. Ugh. There we go. So now I just got 3 of these missing. There was something pretty cool I found out about this. Um, the Pyramix crystal is literally I'll get back in there. I found out it's literally just a Megamix on the inside. Like you can literally take off these, like you can pull out these edges right here, and it's literally just a Megamix on the inside. And if you take off these edges and the corners, you literally have like a Megamix ball. However, the corners, like these corners, are actually the Megamix corners. So I feel like if you were to what is it? If you were to like take all of these out and then like leave the corners in and then sand off the part that like doesn't. I don't know. I'm saying you can basically make a Mega Mix ball out of this puzzle. Wouldn't have great turning, but I mean it could be cool. But yeah, there's that. Let's see. What else? Hmm. This puzzle, the Moyu Wheel of Time. This puzzle's really fun. I enjoy it. I don't solve it too much, but it's pretty fun. I like it. It's good to have in my collection. The thing I really hate about this puzzle though is the middle layers just being so thin. I know like the Axis Wheel of Time and the Fisher Wheel of Time, the middle layers are a lot thicker. And it's a lot more comfortable, but like sometimes like the thing is I have to like when I'm holding this, I have to have my thumb like over the middle layer, kinda. Because if I don't, then eventually like I just tried to turn only the outer layer and it turned that in the middle layer. So yeah, I kind of have to hold it weirdly. That's my only downside. But I mean, it's a pretty fun puzzle. You kind of just solve all this like a 3x3, and then solve the inner layers like 5x5 centers. Pretty fun puzzle. But yeah, let's see. Um, sure. This literally rolled over to me. Sure. This is the Yushin Master Kilominx. This puzzle is fun, and the first few times I solved it, I actually didn't get any parity. But then I realized there's only actually one parity you can get, I'm pretty sure. And that's where these two like edges here are swapped. And there's an algorithm for that. It's a pretty long algorithm, but I do plan to, well, hopefully memorize it someday. But yeah. Honestly, this is a really fun puzzle. It's just 4x4 with more pieces pretty much. And yeah. I thought you'd be able to get like one of these edges is flipped, like on 4x4, but I looked all over YouTube and apparently that's not even possible. So, yeah. Let's see. Now, okay. You guys remember how I got my like that 3x3x5, and I expected it to be like an actual normal 3x3x5, but then I turned it. Okay, this isn't a new puzzle. This is my old way long. Basically, you would turn it like okay. Let me put it this way. It's just a 3x3. The normal 3x3x5 is a 3x3 with one extra layer up here and one down here. But the one I got was a 3x3 with two extra layers on top. So you really turn this, and then like two pieces are like sticking out down there. So it was kind of weird. And I actually did figure out how to like solve that puzzle normally. I did figure out how to solve it normally because it's literally just like how do I put this? Because when after you turn like the top two layers up here, and you keep doing turns like this, like you can't really turn them anymore. So it's literally just a through after we solve. And yeah, but because I got two of them, well, it was kind of on accident that I got two, but because I got two of them, I realized it's literally like a 3x3x7, just with like two of the layers cut off. So I took both of them and I piece swapped them, and I made a 3x3x7. Now, let me just say, you'll notice there's no white stickers on here. I'll get to that in a minute. And you'll notice that a lot of these stickers on here are peeling on the corners. I'll also get to that. Basically, basically, I'm going to use this way long as an example again. Um, I'm going to say that this is the side with the two extra layers on it. For both the cubes, I believe it was the yellow side that had the two extra layers on it. And so basically, if I only did the piece swap, then there'd be yellow here and yellow here. So I had to kind of do some sticker peeling. And same like a lot of these pieces here, these stickers, were like completely incorrect. Like this whole bottom half would be correct, and then up here these would all be like green stickers instead of blue. Like it was weird basically. So I had to work on that. Had to do a lot of sticker peeling, which I know people aren't a big fan of. But during the Rubik's Cube Club at my school, my friend helped me peel some of the stickers, and he did the white side stickers. And no offense to him, but I don't really think he did too great of a job. If you're watching this, I appreciate your help. I'm definitely happy and everything. Don't take this like as an insult. But basically, like I put them all on here. They were all like sticking up a lot on the corners and had like air bubbles and stuff. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just have no stickers. There'll be a black side instead of white. Now, typically in like a 3x3 or something, if there's ever gonna be black, it's typically gonna be the yellow side that's black. But can't really do that. Oh well. But also because so okay, just these top five layers. This was the 3x3x5 basically. And then crap. Um, I guess how do I explain this? I don't know. Basically, I made this 3x3x7, but because I had a bunch of leftover pieces too, I also just made a 3x3. But instead of the white side having peeling stickers, it's the yellow side. These are the stickers I peeled, and I mean, really didn't do too great of a job. And they're definitely not placed too well either, but it's functional. And I also did have to swap some of these pieces, like these two stickers here with these two here. So those stickers you can kind of see that they're peeling as well. But this puzzle is functional, but really does not turn well. Yeah. It doesn't it does not turn well at all. Dude, no. Like if you try to corner cut it, it'll go like 33 degrees at most. Mm, we'll go a little over. A little. I'm gonna just say around 33 is the most it'll go. But if you try to reverse corner cut, like if you do it like the slightest bit, yeah, it doesn't really work too well. If you do it like a millimeter, it'll go, but anything more, no. I think I might know why. Like, these pieces come out real easily. It's not like they would pop when turning, just like trying to actually slide them out is real easy. Um, yeah, look at the mechanism of these pieces, assuming I can like show them well. Like, What is this? This is like the most basic, horrible mechanism ever. Okay, I gotta get it back in here. But yeah, I think that's why this doesn't really turn so well. Imagine having a Eden 3x3 as your main. Yeah, this cube sucks. I know there's like a Eden 2x2, a Wit 2 as it's called, um, but yeah, I don't know. I think it might be a pretty decent 2x2, but I have no clue. It's an old one. Also, back to this now. Basically, I tried solving this on my own, no tutorials or anything, and doing the middle layer was fairly easy. But well, getting it back to this shape was easy. Doing the middle layer was easy, and then also these two like outer layers here was pretty easy because I can kind of just do like algorithms like this if I need to, just to get those done. But now that I'm solving up here, this is where it's starting to get like pretty difficult. And this is probably where I'm gonna have to look up a tutorial. But because like I can't really like I can't like do like a T perm just up here. Like that's not gonna work. So yeah, I was thinking because look, if I let's see, like if I want to move this red and green down here, swap it with like I don't know this piece. You can kind of do like commutators like you would on like a big cube if you like move this down and then like move that over, then move that. I hope you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, you can kind of do commutators like you would on a big cube. Let's see if I can do one on here. It's like well, it's hard to show this because my camera is facing me, and I have to look at the cube this way. So like, but yeah, it's basically just like commutators like you would normally do. I'm gonna try to show this, even if I fail horribly. Did I screw something up? Oh no, I didn't. But yeah, that's basically what commutators do, and I tried doing that with those inner layers. Kinda worked, but also not really. So, oh well. Here, let me fix this real quick. And boom. Done. Now, I believe the last one I have to cover is my Tornado V3. This case is already broken. Now, this puzzle's fun. I enjoy solving this puzzle. It's easily my main over the way long. And it turns good. I messed with the tensions a little bit. I have the magnets on the strongest setting, which magnets are pretty strong, which I like. And this puzzle definitely does turn well. However, there was a problem I noticed with it that started occurring. I wonder if I can get it to happen just by doing like this. Did it like fix itself already? Because if it happened once, I know it can happen again. Let's see. I guess it kind of fixed itself. If I turn like aggressively. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Basically, if I take some of these pieces out, is that it right there? No. Basically, I don't know how well you can see in there, but there's like these core magnets, and basically one of them came out a little bit. Like one of them came out, and so it was kind of like it was like partially still attached to where it was supposed to be, but you could see it like sticking out a little bit. And then as you turn, like the corner magnets like going into the core would would hit it, and it would basically like make your turns like a little tougher almost. And yeah, so that was a fun time. But at least I think it's fixed now. It might occur later. I emailed a Speedcube shop about it, and they said just glue it in. So I might have to do that later. But yeah, I enjoyed this puzzle a lot. Definitely really fun, and it's my main. I don't know what else to say about it, but yeah. Um, I think that's all for this video. I didn't miss any puzzles, did I? No. Should probably put this back in its broken case. There we go. Yeah, I can literally just boom. What the heck? There we go. No, no, go together. There we go. Yeah, that's all for this video. It's ended up being 20 minutes. Dang. Had a fun time though. These puzzles are definitely really cool. And if you're gonna buy any of these puzzles, or pretty much any puzzles for that matter, buy them from Cubezz.com. I'm not sponsored by them. No, I don't even know if they do sponsorships. But their deals are insane. Seriously. Like, okay, Speaking Shop and Cubicle typically take around like depending on where you live, or at least where I live, they take about three or four business days, like five at most, typically three around there. Take around that many business days. However, CubeDZ took around 10 business days, so about three times the wait. However, their deals are so good. Like, I could literally make another video after this. I might honestly do that. I don't know if I will, but like, I could literally make a video just like talking about why CubeZZ is like the best for its deals. That actually doesn't sound like a bad video idea. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.